Welcome back, ladies and germs. Another Ghetto Rig episode number 277. As you all know, my name is Jay. To my right, we have Eddy, and behind the camera, we've got Miggy. Today, we're late, fashionably, but a little too late is because of my own damn fault. I went home after jiu-jitsu, took a shower, sat down on the couch. I was like, oh, it feels good. Next thing I know, I get a phone call. Where the fuck are you? Why? I'm at home. Don't you have a podcast? Oh, shit. So I had to put the pants on real quick.
Your brother goes, where's Jay at? I go, I don't know. He goes, you going to call him? I go, no, he's usually just maybe 5 minutes late or whatever. It'll be all right. I'm not going to bother him.
Yeah.
And so your brother decides, fuck it, I'm going to call him.
Good thing you did, because my ass was fucking
we didn't hear anything from this room except for the, oh, shit. Yeah. That shit was heard across the whole house.
Yeah, so it was my fault, guys. But quick words about our sponsors. Two of the best gyms in town, UFC Gym Largo and St. Petersburg. Also, the two of the best recovery studios in town, Vitality 1 and Vitality 2. Anyway, go check them out. You won't regret it. Other than that, what you got for us today, boys?
So, Jay, I wanted to ask you a question. I've been getting a lot of advertisements. I've seen advertisements from this company before, but right now I've been getting a lot of their actual videos I've been seeing. And it's this brand called Alt fragrances,
yeah. Mm-hmm,
right?
Mm-hmm. They have them in the International Mall. They have a booth set up in front of Tesla.
So, Alt, and then there's another brand. The brand I really want to ask you about is called Dupe Sense. Have you heard of that one?
Mm-hmm.
They come in almost like a Thomas Cosmala style bottle where the logo's very Dupe.
Yeah.
So these guys, it's funny because my boss actually got some of these, and I didn't know about the brand, and was gonna ask you this question. He actually bought these a long time ago, and I remember telling you he got one that's called like Baton Rouge, and it's supposed to be like a.
Can you click on prices? Rouge.
Super cheap. You can get like 3 full bottles and 3 samples for about $80.
$80. Okay, so you're looking at about $30 a pop, right?
A little less because it's 3 full bottles,
$25
and 3 I think like 30 ml bottles. They're not 10 ml bottles. The samples. They're like
so it's
30
a 1.7. It's a 50 ml bottle.
I'm saying the samples. I don't think they're 10 mls. They're not like the
3,
small.
See, it says pick 3 50 ml bottles and then 3 20 ml
That's what
samples.
I mean. Yeah. See, they're not 10 ml. They're
so
20
you're technically getting 70 ml worth of perfume for $80.
That's a lot, right?
3 70 mls, which comes down to 70 mls for about $26 a price, right?
Right. So yeah, that's what I said. Even less than 30, right? And then you can pick 6 fragrances.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but here's the thing with that.
The question I wanted to ask you though is these guys are claiming to use the same ingredients as the dupes, and they're directly ripping off the dupes, saying, "Hey, Baccarat's $4.50. We're making Baccarat with the exact same ingredients. This is what they claim, and this is what they say in their ads." For $26.
Now there is a little bit of truth to that, and there's a little bit of light to that.
Okay, I figured there was some kind of gray area. Like, yes, we are using the same ingredients, but technically only, not really.
So here's the truth.
Or on paper, I guess.
They are using the same ingredients because if you're using, let's say you're using jasmine scent, right? That is the jasmine scent. It's the same thing whether it's used in this perfume or in this perfume. It's the same scent, right?
Not necessarily the same source.
No, so there's only 3 companies in the world that will produce perfume oils. Only 3. Right?
Really, 3.
3 companies.
So you're telling me every single perfume company is buying from one of these 3?
One of these 3, and they have tier levels of the same jasmine scent.
Okay.
So it is a jasmine scent, but it's tier level 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever level is that, right? On the highest end, the scent, the oil itself is more expensive than the bottom one, right? So are they using the same scent? Yes, but they're buying the cheapest one, not the most expensive one. Now, who's to say that the brand's actually buying the most expensive one? We can't. We just can't go off their credibility, say yes. Now, I've also looked into it. Frederic Malle, the guy that produces the perfumes for the Frederic Malle brand that produces, he'll go in there and say, you can't just use the best quality ingredients all the time. If you use the best quality ingredients, you might get a perfume, but then you use something that has a little bit of the best, a little bit of the worst, a little bit in the middle, and that makes it the same exact combination of chemicals makes a better perfume. So the chemicals have to work together well in harmony. It's not just buying the best shit in case of a perfume. Now, here's the bottom line. They can run the perfume through this mass spectroscopy and kind of know what goes in it, right? But it is the actual perfumer that sits there literally like selects each thing at a time, like Francis Kirkjean, who's the guy that produced Baccarat, and many people since then have come around to try to replicate it. There's a reason why Baccarat Rouge, it's not because it's been overhyped or anything. Like, there's a reason why Baccarat Rouge holds its place, its crown, versus all the other dupes that are there. All the other dupes could just as easily hold the crown, but there is something about that perfume that it just works. The combination of those ingredients, they just work seamlessly. They're less cloying. They're just more well-rounded versus a dupe, right? So what these guys are doing, they're not really lying, but at the same time they are, right? But here's the bottom line. If you're looking to spend $80 for 3 perfumes, right? You can go and buy an established Arabic brand that will give you 120 mLs for the same $25. So you're actually going to get an established brand that's been producing the perfumes and it's been loved and people have used it and they know what it is.
But there is something to brands like alt and dupe sense, right? Because it's one place where you can go and say, okay, well, I want this brand, this, and this, and they tell you directly, hey, we're imitating this, and if you're trying to get this, buy this, versus, Afnan or
Correct.
even the Armoff, all those, like, you want a dupe of Creative Ventus, you can go to one of those websites and get one. You want the best dupe, now you got to do research. You got to find Afnan.
Yeah.
You got to find Armoff. You got to find these little niche brands to accomplish the better goal. This provides like a convenience.
Yeah. So these
and it's all on like one site telling you can get all these different perfumes.
Yes, no, that is true. It is good for an average, not even an average user, not even somebody like, it's good for somebody that just kind of knows they have to spray perfume, but they don't really know what the fuck they're spraying. They just know they need to spray perfume. It's perfect for them because they can buy it and they won't even know they need it.
Yeah, like I remember smelling that Baccarat Rouge dupe that Dupe Sense makes, because I remember seeing that fucking box come in with 6 perfumes into my office and everything. And there was one there that was LV Imagination. I don't know what real LV Imagination smells like, nor do I even really know what Baccarat Rouge smells like. But I have smelled like the dupe. Like, I had gotten Thomas Kosmala by that point, and it didn't last as long.
Yeah,
that was a big thing, right? The dupe sense didn't last as long, and it was very strong, like opening citrusy notes. Like when you first
it's gonna be a little chemical, like little bit more like synthetic smelling. Yeah. So now the bottom line is this: if you want a perfume and you don't care about the perfumes, you just want something cheap that's gonna smell good, definitely buy that. No questions asked. You can pick a bunch of shit and buy it, use it, whatever. Now, if you want quality, like the best way I can compare this to is like buying watches. Can you get a good watch that's $20? Yeah, go get a G-Shock. $20, amazing watch, will last you forever. You can bang it against the wall. You can do construction with it. It's great. Now, do you want something that's a little bit better? You can go buy a Seiko. You want something that's a little bit better, you can buy a Tissot. You want something that's a little better, your Rolex, so on and so forth. And that's the perfume world, really, essentially, at the end of the day, right? That's what the perfume world is, because they have exclusive brands of perfumes that you haven't heard of, I haven't heard of, that are in thousands and thousands of dollars for a bottle. So what they'll do...
What about that video I sent you the other day?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like and I only recognize so many of the high-end niche brands, but I was able to recognize enough, like the...
those are mass
what's that
market
teardrop
niche.
bottle? Xerjoff.
Yeah.
He had fucking LV. He had Parfums de Marly, like a bunch of
Bond,
high-end brands. That's why I sent
Creed,
it to you. Yeah. I was like,
Those
holy shit.
Those are mainstream niche brands that everyone knows, but they're niche brands that they'll produce only a batch of that scent. That's it. There's no more. They're never gonna produce that again.
Mm-hmm. You think I think you showed us this before.
Yeah, they'll continue producing other ones, but you'll never get that same exact scent.
Right.
So
I feel like there's a premium like world to everything. Like anything at all.
Fuck,
100%.
You can buy a $10,000 pen right now.
Yes, there's a buyer for everything, bro. There's a buyer literally for everything. There's this brand. It starts with K. Like the minimum amount you can buy, they never go on discounters. I think like
a perfume.
Yeah, 30 ml is like $1,200. God
damn.
You can look up right now. There's a Bodicea de Victorious.
Like he's gonna know how to
with
spell
a C. Yeah, with a C.
I think Google will figure it out. I think he's like, yeah, you right.
Yeah. BODIC.
Put perfume at the end of that. How much you want to bet it'll go?
BB with a B. Boy. Yeah, yeah. So copy that.
There you go. See, I know.
Yeah, there you go. Click on this and just go look at some of the
God damn,
prices of this shit.
$1,000?
Yeah, there's a 10 mLs that are gonna be in 200s. You know what I mean? Like
a sample.
it's basically a sample of 10 ml, right?
I mean, 10 ml is like 2 to 3 uses.
No. You use more. The 10 ml is probably about 100 sprays.
Oh, 10 ml. I'm thinking of the 1 ml
yeah, like,
samples.
This is their basic line, and it's $600. The basic is $600. See, some of their exclusive shit is in 1,200.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like you can go, and this is considered a mainstream niche brand. So there are brands that are more expensive than that. There are brands that are twice as expensive as that, right? And they don't ever go in discounters. They don't ever do any of that stuff.
Do you think a brand like because I feel like
look
in
up
the last few years I never had heard of Parfums de Marly.
Yeah.
Right? And I actually didn't even like the first time I can remember hearing about it isn't even when you bought those in Vegas, because I know you bought some of those, right?
Yeah, I bought the Bulgari. No, I don't have any Parfums de Marly. I bought the Bulgari.
You were looking at them though, I feel
yes.
like in Vegas, because I remember recognizing the bottle. But I actually learned about like the name Parfums de Marly was from a video.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like since I've seen it, I'm seeing it a lot more.
Yes.
A lot more.
So
people are doing more videos about them. More like, you know how like these streamers are like, a lot of times like they'll show off their perfumes during streams and stuff like that. And like, oh, what do you wear for Stant? And they'll show it or whatever. I'm seeing it more and more. Do you think Parfums de Marly is having a big surge in popularity right now?
Yeah, it's being pushed. It's very hyped in a perfume community to buy Parfums de Marly. And you know what's the funny part? Everyone knows that it's hyped. Everyone buys it. And everyone knows that Parfums de Marly copies other perfumes. So they'll take a perfume that's already smelling really good. They'll modify it a little bit. And then they'll get people to smell it. And then they'll release the final product that's mass appealing. Mm-hmm. But it is an actual copy. They never made their own original anything.
So you think, so it's essentially a dupe brand.
It's a dupe brand and $300 or $400. It's a dupe brand at $400. But with that being said,
high-end dupe brand.
With that being said, there is this brand. It's called Nikos Nikos or something like that. Nikos. It's a Greek brand. Nikos perfume. That one right there, the Spiriticus, the white bottle right there is a $35 bottle, right? Mm-hmm. Lafayette, which is Bond number 9 perfume, is $500. They literally just copied this. They copied a $25.
Bond number 9 copied them.
Yes, Bond number 9 copied them.
Oh.
So they all kind of copy each other. Mm-hmm. The only way you're getting something that's like authentic and an actual niche, they call them ultra niche, it would be like Francesca Bianchi. But majority of the time, these are not going to be mass appealing because they don't have the money behind it to get these groups, these what do you call those groups? Like the tester groups. They'll get in a room, they smell it, they say it's good, it's bad, this version is better than this one. They don't have the money. So it's just a perfumer that creates their own perfume, they smell it and whatever. Now, Francis Mason Kirkjean, he doesn't really have the group, which is Baccarat. He doesn't have really any groups. He just creates them. That's what makes his brand so unique. He doesn't really have a group of people that'll sit there and smell this. He just makes really good perfumes, right? And then there are some perfumes like Clive Christian. They used to be like the king of all perfumes. Now they've kind of dropped down to the second tier because they started copying others as well. So the copying doesn't just exist at the dupe level, right?
What would you say is the best brand? This is an opinion thing, right? So what is your favorite, and I mean mainstream, like things like Dior, things like Chanel, things like JPG, like all those mainstream brands. What do you think is your favorite?
I think mainstream brand, I think Chanel has the stronghold on this. Chanel does release really, really good perfumes. I think the second...
You have a bottle of L'Exclusif, don't you?
Yes. Chanel makes really good perfumes across the board, and they've been always making perfumes across the board. And what they'll do, they'll chase...
Giving out Chanel out the ass for perfumes.
Yeah, so, and then literally...
That's an expensive gift.
It is.
Bro, they literally will go after people the minute you make a video and say this smells exactly like Chanel. They'll literally put a class action, not class action, they'll literally say, cease and desist letter, remove your video. You're not allowed to say that it smells exactly like Chanel.
Like another brand?
Exactly. like an Arabic brand that smells exactly like, even though it does, you can't say it as a influencer. You won't be able to say that.
Really?
They'll put a cease and desist on you.
They'll hit the tracks and
literally
on you. Where's my money?
Yeah, where's my fucking money? You know,
dude. Did we talk about that?
We didn't talk about that, which is good because it can maybe bring us into some watches.
Yeah, so Chanel, I think, and then Dior is a very close second. I think Valentino does really well.
Okay.
Then you have. I think YSL does really well. They produce mass appealing. Versace surprisingly does very well as well.
Man.
Versace, yeah, it's not for everyone. I agree. And then there's the Spice Bomb that they do pretty decent. The Chrome Azzaro picked up.
You want to hear a classic that even I remember, which is from like your time? Curve,
yeah. That was
you can find that shit still in
that
DJ
was
Maxx
before,
to
yeah,
this
that
day.
was before my time.
I mean, they were using it when I was growing up. Like Rodolfo's, I remember seeing that shit all around Rodolfo's house.
I never bought one of those. I never had one of those.
I don't know why, but I remember seeing this bottle.
Hell yeah, you do. That shit was all around the place.
Yeah,
cheap
and then
as hell. Apparently
Armani.
Smelled good.
So if I were to pick, I would say it's Dior. No, I would say Chanel, right? Dior, Armani. They're constantly going between 1, 2, and 3. They're just moving like this. Like they're constantly going back and forth.
You would put Imperial Armani with at that height?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, they're right there because they have so many.
Okay, you're right.
There's Armani Code,
right.
Then there's Acqua di Gio, then there's the.
Oh, that's right. Acqua di Gio is Armani. I forgot about that.
Yeah, then there's Stronger With You brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're constantly fighting over like the number 3 most sold perfume, 2 most sold perfumes in the world across the world is Dior Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel. The third one is Acqua di Gio. So they're constantly changing spaces. Yeah. And Acqua di Gio has been out for the past 15, 20 years. Yeah. And they continue to produce, continue to bring people in. So I think those are the mainstream brands. Now,
that's right. Armani
I am biased. If you were to pick a niche brand, I would say Les Indemodables. That's a French brand. They have their own house that they extract their own oils. So they make everything in-house. They don't buy it from anyone.
Do you think the Gia or Sia, whatever how you want to call it, the custom ones that we got?
Yeah,
remember those?
Sia, yeah.
Where do you think those fall in like the tier of quality wise?
Alt, and the other brand, 100%.
Really?
Yes, it's a mass market, cheap. They have to make. I mean, we paid $60 for that gigantic bottle. They had how many employees there?
Like 3.
That whole machine, the robot arm. How much do you think that shit cost?
That's their employee.
Yeah, well, that's probably also the employee, right? Like the entire computer system to put it together, to program it. I mean, they invest a ton of money into this, so their margins have to be so small that But this is the brand that I'm talking about. I really like their perfumes. There's I think only one that I don't like out of the 11 that they have. There's only one I don't like, and then you have the 3 that I'm yes, no, maybe, but the rest are fucking amazing, and I'll own damn near the entire thing.
Really?
Yeah, I own every single one of them.
The perfume.
Yeah, I'll the perfume. Oh, the perfume.
It's eau de perfume or eau de perfume?
Well, apparently to these guys it's ox.
I don't fucking know how to perfume it. I don't know how to.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I say it always.
Bro, you need to have a beret and a baguette in your mouth when you say those words. You can't just, Yeah. Like, and they'll make really good stuff. Like the thing that draws me to them is because they have their own lab. They extract their own oils, and whatever perfumes they make, they constantly hit like the top perfumes. They constantly hit the top perfumes. So they're not like Francesca Bianchi is another one of them, but it's not for everyone. But overall, I think this would be my biased pick. Although there's a bunch of other brands that I like as well, right? Yeah.
It's such a weird thing. So like before, when I would wear perfumes, and I think I've only gotten this mindset now because of learning a little more, I would always wear it chasing a compliment, essentially.
You
right?
can't.
That's the reason you would wear it. Like I feel like that when I was a kid, that was the reason I would wear a perfume.
I think that's chasing. How everyone kind of starts.
I think that's 90%, 95% of people.
That's how people start.
Not even just start. I think to this day,
90%,
95% of people are like that. Chasing a compliment. Oh man, you smell really good. Okay, fuck yeah, the perfume was worth it.
And you know what's funny about
now I've started to appreciate it a little more, and like during the day it'll hit me and I smell like, oh shit, that smells good.
Yeah.
And I'll kind of like, appreciate it on my own without needing a compliment.
I'm just trying to prevent from somebody telling me you stink like ass.
But see, here's the thing with a compliment, right? The compliment you're gonna get, but it's usually gonna be people that you know that feel comfortable by giving you the compliment, right? Mm-hmm. People that you don't know, even they're gonna like it, they're not gonna say anything because like, oh, I'm gonna sound like a fucking weirdo. You know what I mean?
Unless you get one, girls will say it.
Girls will say it.
Now, if a random dude tells me you smell really good, he probably wants to fuck you.
No, because no, it's not true. Because if you smell something that smells really good, I'm like, bro, that perfume smells really good. What kind of brand it is and how can I buy it? You know what I mean?
That's a conversation starter. Yeah. Now, a simple compliment like, damn, bro, you smell good.
No, that's sus.
He's trying to fuck you.
That's P. Diddy. He's got the oil in the back pocket.
At Best Buy. Because you're on the floor the whole entire day.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Walking around.
You'll get that. If you're in front of people, people will tell you that. But we're not in front of people like that. You know, and most people, sometimes they feel awkward about complimenting somebody on their perfume.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
In general, compliments in general. I feel like so many people have a fear of like letting someone know something good.
You know what's the cheat code about the perfumes though?
What?
Dudes sleep on this, and I've tried it myself, bro. It fucking works. I'll put a perfume on that's considered for girls. The fucking women always, oh my god, it smells so good. But that's the cheat code. Most dudes are like, oh, I don't want to smell like a girl. Great. Who are you putting it on for? For yourself, right? Do you like the smell? Okay, then put that shit on, and most girls are gonna fucking like it.
Little did you know, I've just been investing in my mom's arsenal so that I could wear it.
No, bro, because there is no. I'm telling you, that's the fucking cheat code. The Baccarat Rouge literally is a girl's perfume. Dude puts it on, and the girls fucking go crazy about it.
My boss, which is a dude, but it's a friend, so it's different. Yeah. I'm wearing Thomas Cosmola right now, and he got close to me and goes, damn, Eddie, you smell good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I'm going to test that theory out tomorrow, Jay. I'm going to
wear Chanel.
I'm going to wear my mom's Chanel.
Just don't wear the viejita shit. Wear some of the newer stuff.
The citrusy stuff that I do.
Yeah, the Chanel.
The citrus, the stuff that you don't like, bro.
Yeah.
Nice and sweet and, fruity.
Yeah, you know what's big? Vanilla, bro. I dislike vanilla. I despise vanilla. Fucking vanilla. The minute I put anything vanilla on, oh my god, you smell so good. I was like, bitch, how do you like this?
I don't like it. I don't like vanilla. Smells. I feel like I smell like a cookie or lotion.
Yeah. Miggy said he's gonna smell like a bad bitch.
A bad bitch.
Bro, you want to smell like a cookie? I got a perfume that smells exactly like fresh baked cookies.
Bro, Thomas Cosmola has a perfume that smells just like soap.
Yeah,
like
they do.
Straight soap.
Yeah,
straight,
yeah.
like super citrus
shower,
soap.
Yeah, out of shower smell. Yeah. They all do, because that's literally, if you ask people right now, they've done polls, multiple polls, thousands and thousands of people have responded back to these polls. Number one smell that people like across the board, throughout the cultures, throughout everybody, is the fucking crisp, clean, fresh, out of the shower smell. Like that aquatic, that Chromazara smell, that's what people like.
Yeah, I don't like that shit, man.
I know, it's like a shower gel. They fucking love it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Hey, don't kill the fucking messenger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
and then you'll put on, like, I'll have some of the oud shit that's like,
to me, like Eros is one of those smells. It just smells clean and like
that's
synthetic.
Exactly what that is. Yeah, and then
I actually like Eros.
Yeah, I know a lot of people do.
Yeah, a lot of people.
And I'm not trying to hate on it. That's just my opinion and how I feel. Like I would never, bro. $150 on a bottle of soap.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it, right?
Yeah.
And on top of that, to me, Eros smells cheap. Like the bottle of fucking Nautica perfume I bought in TJ Maxx for $14 when I was a kid.
That shit, it's good for the club though. It's a loud ass fucking scent.
Yeah, bro. Then you know what's the funny part? I have perfumes. Like there's an Indonesian dude that fucking sweated, grow this tree to fucking get that oud out of it, then extracted, did all this shit. Like these materials are expensive. They put it together.
What's the one? What's the whale vomit? What is it called?
Ambergris.
Ambergris.
Yeah, that shit bakes under the sun, floats in a fucking ocean for years, and then washes to the shore, and somebody extracts the oil out of it, puts it in a perfume. You'll put it on.
I saw a video of a guy.
What the fuck is that?
I saw a video of a guy that had a big ass thing of ambergris. It was worth how many millions of dollars or whatever, hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker grabbed a piece and was like, yeah, this, explaining it. This man goes, bloop. I was like, oh, you nasty
That's the
motherfucker.
yeah.
And then the guy that was, because it was the dude that ate it was the guy that owned the perfume shop, right? And then there was the influencer was there doing a video with him, and they were talking about it. And the influencer goes like, what the fuck, bro? And he's like, well, it has medicinal properties, this and that. And so the influencer ate a piece. Oh my God, like a tiniest little fucking
No,
piece
no,
like
no,
this.
no,
Oh,
no,
fuck.
no, no, no. And you know what's funny
Whale
about,
vomit.
yeah, you literally can burn it, and he burns into like black oil.
That's what they were also talking about, how it was used as like incense.
Yes.
At one point.
Yeah, yeah.
And like people will take the same thing with the agar wood with the oud.
Yeah, you can just
Right?
light it,
They
yeah.
would burn it and like lift their shirt and put it under
Yeah,
their
yeah.
shirt to get the
You
smell of
smoke-
oud.
yeah. Yeah. So as I said, like, you know, perfume world is such a fucking.
It's weird.
It's weird. Mass appealing shit always gonna like. You know, the Bleu de Chanel's and Sauvages, they're never gonna go out of style.
And they smell good, man.
And they smell fucking good.
I'm wearing Sauvage right now, actually.
You know what's another?
Chanel. I took a shower. So I'm not
Another
wearing
low key
Thomas.
one that no one uses anymore is called Issey Miyake. Issey Miyake used to be the Sauvage of my time.
Right. I think you told us about this.
Yeah,
before.
bro. Issey Miyake is the shit. There's a lot of people are not talking about it. It's really, really
Do
fucking
they still make the perfumes?
good. Yeah.
How do you think that these small perfume houses make money, though?
Small perfume houses, they need to make a name for themselves, so they have to go to the shows, get internationally recognized, this and that, the third, and if they do, then they'll blow up. But they consistently have to perform. And then what happens, somebody will come in from LVMH group and just buy them out and make it part of their line, or just kind of kill the brand, right? But majority of the time, most
Like
of the...
I've always had that
Like,
question, too, with
Go
watches.
to Argos, put in Argos. Like, this brand produces perfumes, but what I like about their perfumes more, their bottles, bro. Their bottles are fucking legit. Look at these bottles. Their bottles are badass, bro. Like, they look crazy. Like,
Nah, the
these-
badass bottle I saw today was one that it was $30, and it was like a spinning top.
yeah.
You seen that one?
Yeah.
It's like a
Roulette
gold,
one. That's
gold spinning
Arabic
top.
brand,
It like
yeah.
moves around on this
Yeah.
little base that it comes on.
Yeah, these bottles, I would really like their bottles. Like, their bottles are very unique. Nobody has anything like this, you know? And then there's another brand, it's called Zoologist. That's been blowing up as well. And every one of their perfumes has an animal on top of it, right? And it's called as such, you know?
So let's pull.
No. Go to the actual, yeah, there you go. So quick one, yeah, so this is what their perfumes look like. They look like panda, bee, and things like that, right? Their smells are like okay, but the intricate details of this, there are no dupes of this. This is actually, perfumer actually makes perfume that doesn't exist anywhere. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. You know, there's the perfume. There is something for everyone in this world. You know, and these people fill a gap. You know, people will go crazy and buy every single one of them just to collect. Out of this entire whole thing, I have only one that I liked.
I think it's interesting. Like I've been into watches now for a little bit, and so I've seen a lot of videos and content on watches, and you know the watch collections that people can have. Man, the perfume collections that some people have is fucking insane.
Stupid.
Like a whole wall
Yes.
full
Stupid.
of shelves, all the fucking height of the perfume stacked, and in rows, forward to back.
Yeah, so if people think collecting watches is an expensive hobby, it is, but perfumes is not too far fuck away from that.
No, it's very far away.
Well,
It's very far away, Jay. Come on. One box of watches is the value of the whole wall of perfumes.
that's true. That's true.
By quantity amount,
But
watches
quantity,
is
but
way
like
more.
you know, you have a one box of watches versus a fucking wall of perfumes. You know what I
Right.
mean?
No,
That-
I get what you're saying.
Like the visual
Yeah.
effect of it is
And
crazy.
for the same price, I can have a whole room full of pens. You know what I mean? But you still have to look at like you're trying to collect watches. That's gonna be an expensive hobby.
Yeah,
to
it
get
is.
into.
It is. It is.
Even cheap watches, right?
I think watches
you
are
want to collect Seikos. It's gonna cost you the same amount
yeah,
as
I think
collecting nice
wa-
perfumes.
collecting watches is more expensive than collecting cars. There are people
Yeah.
that own more money in watches than Jay Leno owns in cars, and Jay Leno owns every damn car out there. You know what I mean,
One single person's collection of watches worth more than Jay Leno's car collection? I don't think so.
bro? There's watches that are in millions of dollars.
Yeah, and his cars cost millions of dollars. Some of them.
Yeah, but this guy will have 4 or 5 of Jacob and Co. each costing $2.5-3 million. Like,
Yeah, but
look up.
Can you look at how much Jay Leno's car collection is worth?
Mhm. 52 million. 52 million. That's
To
50
over 100
to
million.
over. Okay, let's just say it's 110 million dollars, or let's say 100. Let's say 200 million dollars. That's 200 watches at $1 million. 200 watches at $1 million.
180 cars and 160 motorcycles.
That's 200 RMs. Somebody that collects RMs and they just bought of the same RM.
RMs though, I mean, you don't have every model costing millions of dollars. Most RMs are two to 300,000.
Put in the Patek Philippe, the Grand Chime, I think it's called.
That's like a $1.4 million watch, I think.
No, that last one sold for $50 million.
Really?
Yeah.
A Grand Chime.
That
You're talking
one.
about a classic Grand Chime. Like
No, right there. This is the $6 million one. Last one, there's 13 million right there. Last one that sold in Sogsby.
13 million through Joma Shop.
Yep.
You're gonna have a $13 million watch shipped through FedEx.
Yep.
Yeah, suck my dick.
I'm going to pick it up. Where's your headquarters, my friend? That's a watch, just one watch, and the people will have different versions of it in their case.
Yeah, but you don't have 20 of them. Nobody's got 20 of them.
No, 20, but you have 5 of them. That's already $60 million.
I think at that point you just be like, you see that 25,000 you got there? Just give it to me. I'm gonna be getting my jet over there.
Yeah,
just
and
meet me over there.
if you have 5 of these, you also it's relative, right? Some of them Dubai boys, bro. You've seen some of their they'll pull up. It's not even on display. They'll pull a drawer out and there'll be like $1 million RMs in there. That's nothing. Especially
If you had the money, would you buy an RM?
No.
I don't think that'd be one of the watches part
I
of my
wouldn't.
collection.
I wouldn't buy an RM. I'd buy a Patek Philippe. I'll buy a Audemars. Audemars. I'd buy a Patek Philippe Vacheron. I'd buy a Lange & Söhne.
You know what I would buy before an RM? That's a fucking nasty sports watch. An MB&F.
MB&F is good, but before I even buy a Patek, I would buy
There's so many good brands.
what's his name?
There's too many.
Why is this 700?
FP Journe.
So the reason that this is 776,000 is, one, it's a Patek Philippe, right? So you have the pinnacle of watchmaking. There's no other.
It's a different.
There's no other higher
It's a
standard.
different caliber.
There's no other higher standard of watchmaking. Then you've got all natural diamonds, because all the diamonds on this are going to be natural but get cut diamonds.
It's gold. There's not that many complications in this to begin with.
It's an annual. It's a grand complications. It's an annual calendar. It's an annual calendar. It's a moon phase. Yeah, it's a pretty complicated watch.
It is, but it's not like the Grand Chime.
No, Grand Chime is a whole other level.
Yeah.
But in considerations of complications on a watch, it's pretty complicated.
Yes. What'd you say, Miggy?
Are these little specks diamonds?
Don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's supposed to imitate like a starry night.
Constellations, yeah.
Yeah.
Like click on the green one right there.
No, the green one. Yeah, the green one.
Yeah, this should be.
This
less.
is a world time.
Yeah, that's a 50,000 world timer. It's basically like a fancy GMT. You know, there are some Pateks that'll go $1 million, $2 million because they're just so rare.
Like a Tiffany.
Those diamonds are definitely getting lost.
Like a Tiffany Patek, which is crazy because it's so basic.
Bro, at
I
this
don't even
point,
think that shit has a date window.
yeah, you can't wear this watch and do fucking extracurricular activities, right? Like this watch is for you to go to a dinner. That's about it. No, there's no such Patek or Audemars that you can wear and go play fucking sports. One strong hit with a golf club, that Patek, you need to take that shit in and have it fixed.
I wore my Seiko to play golf. I fucked up.
No, why?
I mean, it's
Seiko
fine.
can handle it.
No. Seiko can't handle that.
Yes, you can. Seiko designed for that shit, bro. Seiko designed for that shit.
Tell me a $200 Seiko is gonna handle more?
Yep.
No.
$200 Seiko will handle more than a Patek or Audemars.
Nah, I don't think so.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, they're known. They're a sports watch that doesn't do sports.
From the videos I've seen, there's only 2 watches that are safe to play sports where you're accelerating your hand at a high speed, right?
G-Shock.
When I say this, I mean automatic watches. Is a Rolex and a Rafael Nadal.
The RM?
Yeah. From what I've seen in videos, those are the only watches that people say can withstand high G's
Seiko
constantly.
can withstand that shit, bro.
Nah, I don't think
Seikos can go through it.
Watch, my shit's gonna be 5 minutes off time now. After this
Nah,
weekend.
it'd be alright, dog. No, it'd be alright. So, watches, it is what it is. There's a lot of money out there. But fuck this. What about the people that collect yachts?
Collect yachts?
Yeah.
There's people that collect yachts?
Yeah, what's
like
his
have
name?
like 5'10"?
Yeah, the guy that owns, he gifts him just as gifts.
Oh.
Yeah, to this person, that person.
Ah.
What's his name? He's a Russian dude. He's an oligarch. He owns one of the most expensive yachts in the world. If you pull it in, it'll tell you. I think it's like in billions. The yacht, just one yacht.
$1 billion yacht.
Mm. Yeah, he's got special
It's gotta
equipment.
be the size of a fucking cruise ship, right?
Yeah, he's got special equipment on board that will prevent you taking a picture from a mile away.
Okay.
There you go. No, that's not Dmitry. There's another guy. Russian oligarch, most expensive yacht. Yeah, you go. Pull it up. Abramovich. You go. Roman Abramovich. There you go.
Goddamn.
Yeah, he owns, I think, Galaxy, or he owned Galaxy before or something
Galaxy what?
like that. The soccer team in LA.
Oh.
He owned Manchester United, I think, at one point.
He did. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so if you click on that where his picture is, that right there is $1 billion yacht. And he's got equipment on it. Where
700 million.
It, what
So-
he was when he bought it, and right now I think they're pricing it at $1 billion. And he gives the yachts away, presents to like politicians and this and that and the third. Like it's not uncommon for him to give away like a $500 million yacht to someone. And
Fuck him.
yeah, and that yacht has equipment on it. You cannot take pictures; it'll jam your camera because he doesn't want you to take pictures of him and his family.
Shit nuts.
Shit
Yeah.
looks like a fucking submarine almost. Like the front end looks like a submarine.
And that shit, that yacht, that Putin's yacht, I don't think he bought it. I think he got it as a gift.
Well, they took one of the Russian boys' oil tankers from their ghost fleet.
Yeah, I heard about that. Where did they take that from? Where was this?
Venezuela.
I thought
coast.
so. I thought so. It was gonna be in Venezuela.
Bro, have you seen those reels
They were
with?
being escorted by a Russian submarine. They tried switching their flag while they were trying to get away, and they also tried renaming the boat, but they had already seen them. And what ended up happening was the U.S. deployed one of... I didn't even know they had this. They have planes specifically designed to look for submarines that throw dozens of buoys that detect through radar sonar and pinpoint the direction of the submarine, and then the plane can actually throw a torpedo, and then those buoys direct it towards the submarine, which is nuts.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had that. They did deploy it though, but as soon as the U.S. turned back and said we're still taking this shit, they backed off.
Yeah, of course they got to like just leave it.
Yeah.
We don't need this. And you know the funny part was the international community came out and was like, we're not gonna stand against this, blah blah blah. And it's people that are talking about this, fucking Nigeria, Colombia, Ecuador, Mexico, and you know the only ones were the Brits that came out and said we haven't spoken to the president of the United States, blah blah blah. All the
that's
sides need to be
another-
reviewed, but we're always for international law.
That's another
So
interesting point.
they stayed very
Sounds
middle.
like a bunch of bantamweights barking at a heavyweight.
Yeah, and Russia came out, China came out, North Korea said something
That
about it.
was, another
Iran,
interesting
Iraq.
point. This other operation where they got this tanker, the UK helped with that as well.
Yep.
The plane came all the way from the UK to Venezuela.
Doesn't mean they didn't say help. That just means it came from one of our bases there.
It
Do we
came
have?
from one of the bases too, but they also provided assets as well.
You want to hear something really
Okay.
crazy and interesting about submarines?
Because they are currently trying to get rid
I don't
of
know. It
this.
sounds like we're okay to me because not only do we have the biggest military in the world, the country that has conquered more than anyone else in the world is on our side.
Yeah. And you want to hear some crazy about the submarines? When they produce the submarine and when they drop it, they cover the propeller. You can't see the propeller. Propeller is like uncovered under the water. So no one
Why?
can see it because the minute they see the propeller, the angularity of propeller and stuff, they can immediately figure out what kind of noise it's going to make and they can pinpoint it out. And
Really?
yeah, so once they record the propeller, the noise that it makes, done. You already know where that submarine is going, which way it's going, and you can track it. That's why a lot of times they will not show you the propeller or they'll build the propeller already under the water when nobody can see it.
In other funny political news, this was a couple months ago. China started selling a bunch of military planes. Turns out, a shit ton of them have issues.
Damn,
Some
bro.
of
They
them-
they
some
did
of
a
them-
Facebook scam on a world scale, bro. World fucking scale.
They pulled the Nigerian prince on them.
Yeah, a bunch of countries bought them, like Iran, Venezuela, India.
So let's talk about Tracks NYC, guys. What do you think about that whole thing?
That shit is great.
Yeah.
And he got his get back. He got them arrested
You know why though, right?
because they were using his name. To
No,
sell.
not because of that. They didn't get arrested because of that.
Oh no, they got arrested because they assaulted him.
Yeah.
Yes, because they grabbed his chain and them near choking him, and
Yeah.
they got arrested for assault.
Yeah. So no, the reason that the interaction started was Trax sent a customer to them to get a piece.
No.
Suggested like a piece from them.
No. So
And
what
used
happened
his
is
name.
the customer came in looking for Tracks. They went into their booth like, "Are you Tracks?" They're like, "Yeah, we're Tracks." He's like, "I want this chain." He's like, "Oh, we don't have this, but we have this. It's
That's
14
true.
karat gold, diamonds, this and that." The guy buys it, takes it to get it tested, and it comes back to Tracks. He's like, "Hey, I just bought it from you. This is not what you said. It's only 10 karat gold. The diamonds are not what they're supposed to be." He's like, "What do you mean you bought it from us?" He goes, "Yeah, I bought it from you. It was that booth." He's like, "You motherfuckers." So he went out there, gave them the money, gave the guy the money that he paid for it.
Trax gave him the money.
The Tracks gave him
Yeah.
the money. That's why he
Really?
went
That's
back.
why he was owning the chain when he went over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why he went back
could
and
smack
saying,
that
"Where's my
bitch with
fucking
no
yeah?"
fucking-
He's like, "Where's my fucking money?"
Dude, how the fuck did that counter not break, bro?
Yeah,
He smacked the shit out of it.
and apparently
Where's
these
the
people,
fu-
because I
like, you could
listen,
I think you could see the smoke coming off the
Yeah.
chain.
a couple of diamonds flew out,
Probably.
and he went on actually PBD podcast like a couple of days after, and I listened to his interview. Of course, it's one sided, but apparently these people been they came into that because it's a pavilion, it's a complex, right?
Right.
Everybody kind of rents a booth.
Yeah.
He's got the biggest booth in front of the windows and whatever.
I think he has another booth in the back
You know,
behind
he's got
theirs.
the office, yeah. So he
Yeah.
pays the most amount. I think he pays like 60. I think he said it's $60,000 a month to have both, right?
Uh-huh.
And these guys came in, established a booth in the middle, and apparently they got money, and they went in and became partners with this complex.
Akai Jewelers.
Yes, they became partners, and they've been giving him hard time with business practices like this, right?
Yeah, it's not the first time, apparently.
Yeah, it's not the first time. So,
Okay.
so he got his lick back for sure, for sure. Now I don't know how this is gonna end, but his social
Definitely
media
gonna be
fucking
going-
blew up. He
definitely
went from
going
100 million
GTA
views
6.
to 300 million views in a month. Tripled his fucking. And I think he was saying that he made last year, he made the biggest year that he had, and I think it was like $15 million or something like that in sales. So clearly the guy is bringing in, like, his social media presence is what.
You know the market.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean he does the whole giving out gold on the street, giving out silver. The other day was funny. I actually watched a reaction video to one of his videos. So it was him. He was walking around with a solid silver bullet.
Yeah.
It was about about $750 worth of silver in this fucking fat ass, like it was like replica as like a 50 caliber big ass bullet. And he walks by this family, this mom and a few kids, and he goes to like hand the bullet to one of the kids, and it's like, "Here, kid, for you, like, have it, this and that." And the mom goes off on him like crazy. "What are you doing out here giving random shit to my kids without talking to me and under my permission, this and that?" And right when that part was said in the video, it was like a cut, and then this fat black dude comes up on the screen and goes, "Bitch, you gotta learn when you need to accept some shit for free and stop fucking trying to cause problems. That's about $700 and something worth of silver, and you just cussed him out and gave it back. You stupid bitch." He does get into a lot of
Y'all
weird
into Pokemon
interactions.
cards? We got
No,
Turbo,
no, I have a lot of friends who are.
TCG. We don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't even know where to start with this.
I wouldn't say collected. I traded cards when I was a kid a little bit. I remember I had a Charizard from, and this would have been in 2006, 2007 maybe. And I remember I traded about 30 cards, like random bullshit cards, to get like a single Charizard, and it was like one of the happiest days of my life as a little kid.
Well, didn't Logan Paul just sell his that 1-to-1 Charizard shit or whatever, like that he made into a chain to some dude for like a couple of $1 million?
No, he sold like this crazy it's called like a trainer card, I think is what it is. It was like a crazy amount he sold.
I just saw a thing about him negotiating with a guy.
Yeah, I saw that too. A video I saw with him negotiating with somebody was
Pikachu Illustrator.
Okay,
Pikachu
there.
Illustrator. Sorry, not a trainer. Yeah, he's got this card. How much
5.3 million paying 4 million in cash plus a PS9 version of same card worth 1.3 million. Auction of his prize. Pikachu. What did he get for it? Can you look it up if he sold it actually?
I don't think he sold it
He
yet.
hasn't sold it yet. He's been working with this big company. I forgot what its name. It's part
Like
of
an auction
eBay.
house.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I saw a video with him talking with them.
it's through Netflix. They have this new show, and it's part of the promotion, I guess.
Can we
Oh,
talk
okay.
about Sogsby? Sogsby?
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's?
No,
Like
no, no.
food?
Sothersby. No. It's Sothersby or something like that. It's an auction house that they sell like the most expensive shit in the world. Everything
I've
they,
heard of this.
everything and anything. They sell everything, from purses to watches
I think
to
they
cars.
sold that to the Tiffany.
It's with the C, I think.
The
yeah,
Tiffany that
they
fetched,
sold all
that fetched
kinds
a
of
bunch
shit,
of money.
yeah.
I think they sold that. The
Uh,
Tiffany.
Dude, the
Patek
most
Philippe, by the
most
way, is what I'm talking
expensive auction house in the world.
about. You know what's funny? The Pokemon thing though. I get a lot of like these
Sothersby.
the events that they do.
So,
like,
Sothersby. There you go, Sothersby.
you know how they have like the sneaker cons. Where,
Yeah.
like these big events where you go and they buy and sell used sneakers. They do the same thing for cards.
Yeah.
For like Pokemon cards, for sports cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh, sports cards, yeah,
Yeah.
all of that shit.
I
yeah.
keep getting a lot of that on my algorithm. I've been getting it for about the past like 2 months of a bunch of sports
You know why,
trading
right?
and Pokemon trading.
You know
Why?
what? Because somebody within your vicinity close to you has been looking at that shit. Whether it's at work, somebody's
Well, I
been
think
looking
maybe
at that.
somebody was looking at it, but it's stuck because I keep watching them, right? Because I'm sitting there and watching the full video because the interactions are pretty cool. A lot of these
What's that
guys
GPU on that table, Eddie?
this GPU is a 1060. It's the one that it's a 1660. We just pulled it out of the rig. I had a 3060 lying around that I swapped into the rig for the streaming.
So we can push it, yeah.
Yeah, just to give it an upgrade.
You play games,
the
dude?
1660 was
You-
fine.
What's your most favorite game as of right now? What's the name of that game you've been
Arc
playing?
Raiders.
Arc
Yeah.
Raiders.
Arc
You play Arc Raiders? Tell us what you think about that one. It's a pretty cool game. Like, I don't play games, and I was actually like sitting there for a solid 30 minutes to an hour watching you play that
Yeah,
game. It's
it's
pretty
fun.
interesting. And I think you were playing with Miggy? Yeah, you were playing with Miggy.
Maybe, yeah.
And then Miggy got cooked. And then you got cooked.
We all get cooked.
Yeah, all got cooked, and had all that
One
fucking
drops,
extra shit.
Everybody drops.
Yeah,
Or runs.
yeah.
Oh, I don't run.
But it was so funny, like, cause you're like going after those people, and you like killed them all, and then somebody else came out looking for fucking blood. They chose violence that
Yeah,
day.
that's the worst part about the game is like third party is what we called it.
Yeah,
Oh, you like scary games.
Outlast
I don't do
trailers.
Scary games.
yeah. You into that shit?
Third party is the worst. When you're fighting somebody and like a team is purposely waiting for you for one team to die to then come in and like take over because you haven't had a chance to heal or whatever.
Outlast 1 and 2. How long did it take you to do it? Couple of days, or what was
I don't
that?
even know
What is
those
Outlast?
games.
Can you pull it up
Yeah,
on
I
that?
don't-
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know that game.
I haven't seen that
You
one.
guys know Outlast.
Oh shit, that is pretty scary. Is
Oh,
it, is
yeah,
it like
I've
a
heard-
first person
I've
shooter
heard
type
of
of
this.
game, like zombie type of game?
It's like a
Survival game.
Survival escape.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Or it's a horror escape.
Yeah, it says like hiding from enemies in terrifying, poorly lit environments like asylums, and as combat is impossible. The
Bro,
core
did you
gameplay
see that
revives
some kid
around
went
using
viral?
a camcorder with night vision.
Some kid went viral on social media. What he was doing, he was running, but he was playing scary sounds as he was running at night. And like he's got the speaker in his hand, and there would be like, ooh, and then he'd be like turning around looking at.
You know what I've heard is a really good hack to like get people to think there's someone behind them. It's like if me and you are talking right now, and let's say there's an open space
Yeah.
behind you, and I just do this
Yeah.
and stare at like one part, it'll make it's like an instinct as a human to make you go, "What the fuck is he looking at?" And you want to turn around and kind of check your own back.
Yeah.
I remember learning that as a kid, and I've done it a
Creeping
couple times.
people the fuck out of
Listen, if there's some, if we're
Yeah,
talking,
bro, this shit is creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets creepy.
if we're talking,
and you're not.
and you see somebody behind me, I'm expecting you to drop kick that motherfucker. I'm expecting you to SWAT kick that door in.
It's funny.
Isn't
funny to do to
this
people.
kind of like a Resident Evil style, right? I'm like, this is the vibe I'm
a
getting
horror
from
game,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a Resident Evil vibe out of this.
I think I might have seen some clips actually from this game.
Dude, what is he carrying in his hand?
Camcorder.
Oh,
So
camcorder.
apparently there's a camcorder in the game, and that's how you see in the dark.
Oh
It
shit.
has like
okay.
a camcorder has like a night vision mode
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. You guys ready to wrap it up for today?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. We didn't go too long today. So started a little late. It's all good. Your boys gotta get to bed, and
Yeah, I gotta drive to the
long
office
day tomorrow.
I heard
GTA
GTA 6 got pushed forward
Again?
again. What? They've been
So
making
we're
that
not
game
getting
for
it next
10
year
years.
again. What's the fans have fearing another release date delay is coming? Okay.
The fans are fearing another release date is coming.
Shot down by reporters. That statement was misconstrued.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe we're getting the GTA 6 on time actually, which would be interesting to see. I kind of want to see it.
People,
See the game.
all the guys at my office believe that it will be the biggest game of all time.
I believe it. I mean, how big they're saying that it's a super big open world. You basically can go on side quests and not even finish the main quest. Like you can get lost in it.
They're talking about like having like a player economy and being able to make money on it somehow.
Do you
and
think?
trade?
Do you think
things.
that GTA 6 is the next evolution of the simulation? Like,
Nah, we've had
if he
roleplay.
continues
We've
to
had
push-
roleplay.
No, not sim. I think he means simulation and like using a VR headset and kind of like getting into the game like that. I think it could be.
The start.
I think it could be the start of that being the big thing because but Meta tried it.
I know
You
Meta
what I mean?
tried it.
Like remember last year?
Yeah,
You
but Meta
remember?
also didn't throw as much money or
Yeah,
as
they
much
didn't
time
implement
into it. Yeah. I think like if we think about if we live in simulation, I think the GT 6 could be like the beginnings of the simulation to come for future generations.
Just living there.
Just
on
living there,
that.
yeah. I mean, think about it. If they have a full economy in there, right?
You can go in there.
If you
and
get
work,
to the
I
point where
guess.
people are just like, because slowly you're gonna start. There's this book. It's called Singularity is Near, where you can start replacing your heart will become artificial, your lungs will become artificial. At what point are you gonna say that you are no longer a human, you're a robot, even though you have the consciousness? So if that's the case, you don't need, you don't need food, you don't need anything to maintain it, and then let's say you get plugged into the computer and you exist in a computer, right? Like your consciousness, and then you just playing that you're living in the world of GTA 6. Well, then you're gonna need to get presidents and police and slowly like get that going. I mean, it would make sense, right? Like how else would you start the rules? Like you got to go from primitive slowly. You can't just jump into a GTA 6 and then start making rules. You know what I mean? I don't know, man.
I think it
That'd
could be the
interesting.
start.
Could be.
I think it could be the start. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up for today. Everyone, appreciate you guys joining us. We will see you guys next week. Have a good weekend. Peace.
Peace.